Bienvenue à tous. Welcome to Reporters. I'm Mark Owen. Sex, booze, parties. In this edition, we bring you the other side of Iran, the side the establishment seemingly just can't stop. Our reporters followed the young people who were leading their own after-dark revolution. Young women taking off their veils, dancing with young men, doing things Westerners take for granted, things Iran frowns upon. What would it mean for these young people if they were to get caught? Well, if change begins with the young, then Iran could be on the verge of a new era, or they could be in for a nasty run-in with the law. Our report is by Emmanuel Ostien, with the voice of Josh Vardy.
Travelling through a desert in the heart of Iran are a group of young people the Iranian regime would prefer were kept hidden from view.
Start time, please. Start time.
When the group passes through a village, the girls put on headscarves. The eyes of the Basij, the regime's militia, are always open, even in these remote parts of the country. A few hundred meters down the road, they take their scarves back off. When they reach their destination, this salt lake, the desert quickly transforms into a dance floor. Omid, Nilofen and Pegar are all between 27 and 28 years old. They've left town life behind them and found their way here through their desire for freedom. They're happy to be filmed and interviewed, despite the risks involved.
It's illegal, you know. Party, dancing, drinking, everything is illegal here. Even dancing, you know. How you can make party? Even you can't talk about it, you know. Because this is very important for the government, you know, to just cover this part of Iran. You know, like they are not good Iranian, you know. They just want to push people's mind to this way.
The fire beneath the ashes, one way that modern Iranian youth describe themselves, like on this post on social media. In May, a page called My Stealthy Freedom was launched. In it, dozens of women posed without their headscarves, often next to signs forbidding them to do so. The page now has more than 500,000 followers who've sent a message out that reaches over the country's borders. On a different page, men are able to show their support. Here they post ironic photos of themselves wearing hijabs. Our group in the desert each carry a similar rebellious streak. These mainly middle-class young people have agreed to be interviewed without hiding their faces, saying they're not afraid to discuss any topic. For now, they're staying at this dilapidated cottage. Some of them pass the time by writing poetry on the floor. Omid is the owner of this place. His long-haired appearance may suggest he's always been an outsider in his country, but that's not the case. His story reflects the complexity of Iranian social life.
When I was 15, I was Basiji because of my father's job, and you know, I'm a son of general in Revolutionary Guard, and I was Basiji. Even in university, I was chairman of Basij office. Here is 800 kilometers far from Tehran. And they're coming every weekend, like many buses, 90% of them young people. You know, if you stop them, don't go there for dancing, or you're not allowed to go, girls and boys, you know, then maybe you can stop this point. But they will find another week, another point, you know.
Despite the police checks, some buses manage to get through each weekend. The first few partygoers arrive just before dusk. Not far away, Omid films a police car. Even out here, the authorities are still a threat. By nightfall, there are already around 300 people gathered here. It quickly becomes a makeshift techno festival, one far from the ears of the mullahs. The event resembles raves in the West, young people getting together and playing loud music. But here, if they were caught by the authorities, they'd be thrown in prison immediately. After around 2 hours, everyone packs up and leaves quickly to limit the risk of being discovered. No drugs and alcohol are consumed in front of our cameras. Such hard evidence could cost them their lives. And yet, such substances are consumed. The day after the party, it's time to clear up.
It's got to be a joke. An opium pipe in the bin.
When most people have left, there are still some who stay at the house with Omid. Their way of life can be somewhat dangerous.
If police find you with alcohol, first time, it's for first time for you, you know, you get just for a bottle of vodka, 1.5 liter, you should pay $300, something like this, you know. But for second time, if you did it again, you get lashes, you should go to jail for a few months, and you should pay fine. But for the third time, if they find you with alcohol, they will hang you, you know, and this is really like a big risk.
Whipping is a common punishment in Iran. Around 800 people are also hanged each year, an average of 2 a day. People get hanged for a range of crimes, including drug and alcohol trafficking. Even after the election of moderate Hassan Rouhani as president, the rate of executions has not slowed down. In the suburbs of Tehran, we found one of the places where alcohol is made in secret. This shop owner supplements his income by distilling alcohol in his storeroom. His methods may be crude, but they get results.
First, we leave the raisins in water for 20 days. Once it has macerated, we put it in the cooking pot and we make sure it's properly sealed. On its side, you put a tube. You put cold water into there, really cold water. Then you heat it softly with a flame. It will start boiling and whistling. It climbs up the tube and down into the bucket. At the end, droplets will form in the bottle, and that gives you 43% alcohol.
He used to buy about 30,000 per for 1.5 liters, but now it's getting expensive, about 50,000.
When we drink Iranian alcohol, we become like this, not like the mullahs.
Dancing, alcohol and sexuality. Inside Iran, an invisible revolution is taking place. The birth rate's been dropping, use of contraception is on the rise, and young people are having sex outside marriage more often, despite the risks and despite parents who often don't understand.
Most of the parents don't know about their children, their sex life. Until their parents go to the travel, they call their friends, come on, our house is empty, you can come, we have party. And not party, they sit together and have fun, smoke weed or anything that they want. And then if they have girlfriend or they be friends together, they can have sex. But even the boys can't say, hi mom, hi dad, this is my girlfriend, and took her to their home when their parents are there. If a woman have husband, be married and have an affair with another man, they bury her in the ground like this, and the hand under the ground, and shoot a stone at her until she died. In 1 year.
Religious society can often seem like a heavy weight in Iran, but these young people still manage to laugh about it.
Religion is like penis. Good to have one, but don't show in public.
After having fun out in the desert, the group do something unimaginable anywhere else. They go for a swim together, without covering up. It's an extraordinary act in the same country where the makers of this seemingly innocent music video for the song Happy by Pharrell Williams were thrown in prison for offending public morals. Iranian authorities accused them of making a vulgar video that showed them having illicit relations. The group were eventually released after an international backlash. Friendships between members of the opposite sex are forbidden in Iran. Even if women's rights have expanded a little in the past few years, women can, for example, now play sport. They must still be chaperoned in public by their male relations. Extramarital relationships are illegal. Pega spent 2 years in prison after the 2009 protests. She says that the most important issue for her is gaining equal rights for women.
It's very hard to be good, to be happy in Iran for girls. They catch us. Why? Because your color nails. Because your hair, because you are beautiful, you are young, and you want to be beautiful and young. It's illegal in Iran. In Iran, everything is sad. Religion is sad. We have Ashura. They hit themselves, they cry, they sing the sad songs. They want us to be blue. Internet helps so much. We know in other countries people have rights. We want right to be happy.
They may appear rebellious in comparison to the harsh social realities of Iran, a group who want to break all the rules and change their country. But Omid says they've already tried revolution, and several among them have been in prison. Now, he says, all they want is change.
Now the situation is better, really. But still, we have some local problems. I mean, this time, big governmental people in Tehran, they have more open mind than local governmental people, you know, and I really accept sometimes their way of getting changed step by step, because if you let people to have freedom in one day, I mean from tomorrow you can have like this freedom, then the country will break, you know, because it's like a big shock for the country. And they're not ready to have freedom yet. But they should make a plan, they should hurry up, you know.
For some, it's their lust for life that have led them here. For others, it's simply a way for them to go under the radar. Now, a few thousand young Iranians have been creating their own world in the desert. It may just be a drop in the ocean, but it bears witness to a profound change in a country where 60% of the population are less than 30 years old. And none of them know what life is like without the Ayatollahs and their regime.
Our special report there, an insight into Iran after dark. To see it again, of course, you can go to our website, france24.com. Stay with us. This is Reporters.